Good morning. How are you? You're going to ask me a bunch of questions, and I'm going to answer them immediately. Okay. Because some people were late, I'm going to answer the Twitter questions first. I got a question from Rob asking, favorite movie? Oh, that's fucking hard. Favorite movie probably have to be either like Forrest Gump, Fantasia, or The Shawshank Redemption. If you haven't seen any of those movies, the fuck are you doing with your life? Go fucking watch them. I swear to God. Next is from Yippee, and he asks, what game did you really love to play as a kid? I'm gonna say Super Smash Bros. Melee. I fucking love that game, and SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. If you haven't played that, you haven't lived. Can of Plums. I got a question from you. You asked, what would I say to Mr. Mick given the opportunity to meet him? And 2, what would your dream jug things be made of? For number 1, I think I'd say... Oh! For number 2, I'd definitely say peach syrup. Thick peach syrup. Barbie Express asks, snans, snits, or snuns? My reaction is, can I have a snans? Smash Bros 2009 asks, what's your favorite Michael Rosen word? Number 2, what's the most random Michael Rosen poop you've ever seen? Number 3, apparently Dr. Mario is coming back for Smash 4. What? What? Well, there's your answer right there. Fuck yeah. Number 4, I wonder what's for dinner. Number 5, do you watch anime at all? Number 6, if the above question is yes, can you spot any of the characters in my icon? Okay, for number 1, I'm probably gonna just say, snans, honestly. Number 2, I might honestly say just Baby Fiddle. It's a very funny poop. By Chicken Pika. Very good guy. Number 3, you already saw my reaction to that. Number 4, lots of spaghetti. Number 5, I actually don't watch anime at all. Like, I've never really been a fan of anime, honestly. I just, nah, not my thing. Sorry. So number 6 is invalid. Revoked. Okay, then the Cali56, my nigga, asks, who would you enjoy to have a pint with? Who would you get stupidly drunk with? Will there ever be RosenCon? Was starting YouTube poop a good idea? Will you fuck my greasy snacks? Can you tell Sean I want a drink? If you could move... Excuse me about that. If you could move to the UK after college, would you? If you reached 1 million subscribers, would you still make YouTube poops? Am I annoying you yet? Sub for sub. Suck my cock. Okay, number 1, I'm probably gonna have to say, you know, I'd honestly say you guys, you know, Callie, Sean, and Brad. I couldn't pick just one person. I always want to fucking share a drink with you guys. That'd be so fun. For being stupidly drunk with, I honestly think Sean would be pretty fun to do that with. Will there ever be a RosenCon? Probably not, but we could make an online one or something. That would be kind of fun. Will you fuck my greasy snacks? Till the end of time, baby. Can you tell Sean I want a drink? Hey, Sean! Kelly wants a drink. If I could move to the UK, I honestly have always wanted to see it. I've always wanted to be there. You know, I've always wanted to experience it. So, I mean, I'm not sure if I can move there, but it'd be very interesting. I've always wanted to see it. Now, if I reach 1 million subscribers, first of all, I'd just, like, there'd be diarrhea on the walls because I just shit my pants so much. So I'd have to clean that up first. But, I guess, yeah, I'd still make YouTube poops if it was what got me the 1 million subscribers, because that's like... Am I annoying you yet? Callie, you never annoy me. Callie, I gotta make this quick, but I love you. What do you mean? As for sub, this is your cock. Yes. Suck my cock. Okay. I Skimmed the Cat asks, what was your favorite... God damn. Oh shit, it's raining! Look at this shit. Look at that fucking shit. Look at that fucking shit, bro. It's getting a little off track here. I Skinned the Cat asks, Snans, Fuff, Koch, or Sus? I'm gonna have to say Snans. And he also asks, yes, what is my favorite YTP source aside from Michael? Ooh, that's a good ass question. Oh Lord, oh hallelujah. I'm gonna have to say I do like the pony source. Just because it's very zany and fast. I do enjoy that. But also, it depends on the style mostly. It depends on the style mostly, because, you know, if you're fast-paced, you can just do anything, pretty much. But, I mean, I'm gonna say Ponies is a good source. I also do like Spadinner. Yeah, say whatever you want. Alright, Butcher asks, what type of music are you into? I'm gonna say I'm into EDM without dubstep. I just don't like dubstep. No offense to any of my friends who make dubstep or enjoy it thoroughly. It's not my cup of tea, but whatever, it's cool, it's cool. But other EDM, like drum and bass and shit, I love that. I friggin' love that. I love classic rock, and I mostly love like orchestral, soundtracky stuff, you know what I mean? And VGM, you know. Random Axe asks, if you were Michael Rosen for a day, what would I do? What would you name your pirate ship? And if you could end world hunger by killing Michael Rosen, would you do it? Okay, for the first one, if I was Michael Rosen for a day, I'd probably just like reference the poopers and just like have them all come in their pants, you know, just like say, oh yeah, I was watching Katana Souls poop, and just like make a reference to it on Twitter or something like that, and everybody's just like, if I had my own pirate ship, I'd probably name it Plunder Down Under. I don't even need to say anything. Now, if I could end world hunger by killing Michael Rosen, moving on. Nintendo64 asks, Snans? Here we go again! The correct response is Snans. Mad Moss asks the question. Mad Moss, me, Cali56, Sean Keogh, shag, marry, or kill. I'd probably kill the Cali56, marry Sean, and shag Mad Moss. It seems pretty fair. Daminator1234 asks, do you prefer rifles or shotguns? Number 2, if you met your pony OC, what would you ask it? Number 3, what would you do with $70 million? Hey, that's a lot of money. Number 4, Galo, a Tears Award. Number 5, can you wipe your own ass with $600? For number 1, I'm gonna have to say just a rifle, just because it's longer range. You know, shotgun just sounds like it's a pain in the ass. You know? It's like, unless you're like fighting zombies and shit, you know. Number 2, if I could meet my own pony OC, I mean, like, just ask random facts about Equestria and the magical world in which they live in. Now is the point in the video where I get hungry and I'm just going to eat things while I answer your question. $7 million. I bought myself a big ass mountain, big ass fucking car, doing the highlights, baby. It's like nobody can fucking touch my swag. Number 4, I'm just going to have to say Galo just because, well, you know. And for number 5, I'm just gonna say, most likely, but I wouldn't want to. Young J1997 lol asks, do you ever get tired of Snans? Because I sure don't. I don't get tired of it, but I do feel sometimes it's misused. Joseph Morias Jeffries asks, milk lemonade round the corner, what is made? Thick cooking oil. Young J1987 asks, ever bit your arm off while sneezing a Dominican 1+2? Number 2, if you could poop anything non-Rosen, what would it be? Number 3, would you survive a day without Snans? 4, do you watch anime? If not, please, me up the ass. Number 1. Number 2, I'd honestly say Star Trek The Next Generation, because I've always wanted to see a good poop of that, but I've never seen it been done. And that really makes me sad, because it's really funny. Number 3, I could survive a day without snacks, but it'd be a very difficult day. Number 4, prepare your ass cheeks. S2IDP asks, what grows on all 5 toes of each foot? Number 2, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck a woodchuck could chuck Norris? 3, tinned peach syrup or bag of plums? 4, do you think that older Rosen is a viable candidate for Prime Minister? 5, who is your favorite YTPer? 6, if you had to have a tooth taken out, what would be your preferred method? A high-speed drill or sledgehammer? Okay, for number 1, I'm gonna say athlete's foot. Tough actin', tin actin'. For number 2, I'm gonna say about 203. 3, I'm gonna say tinned peach syrup. I've never been a fan of plums, honestly. I just do not like them. Number 4, I honestly don't think that older Rosen would be a viable candidate, just because in Plum's Joker's canon of things, he's evil as shit, and I really wouldn't want somebody like that running your governmental system over there. That would be very bad, you know? My favorite YouTube pooper. That's a good-ass question. That is a good fucking question. I can't. Ooh. On the scale of things, who would be my favorite YouTube pooper? Might have to say Dyke Hike, just because he has this style to him that I really enjoy. It's like fast-paced mixed with like sentence mix, and it's just like very much also Avo, you know, that guy. I really like it. It's really good. And for number 6, probably a high-speed drill, because then at least I have some teeth left, you know. Sire's gonna ask, I'm gonna be that guy and ask, who is best pony? But Sire, what does he do? He asks, best pony. I'd probably have to say, as Serial K quoted on Twitter a few days ago, Derpy is my spirit animal. Sippy Zach Fresh asks, how many ponies? Over 9,000. Did I really need to answer that? Serial K86 asks, muffins or cupcakes? What are your favorite bands, singers, / musicians off the tip of your head? Number 4, don't know if anyone has already asked this, but who inspired you to make Rosen Poops from the first generation of Rosen Poopers? And number 5, Snans. Well, for number 1, I'm probably gonna have to say, I can't really say, fucking cupcakes, because I just said Derpy's my favorite horse, so I'm gonna have to probably say muffins. It depends on the muffin, but God, I love muffins. Number 2, I do like Aerosmith and ZZ Top, and lots of classic rock bands. And I also like a lot of stuff in the brony community, even though I kind of think the musical genre of that has really gone downhill. Nobody's really making anything anymore. It pisses me off. I do like General Mumble though. He deserves a fucking lot more views. In terms of who inspired me to make Rosen Poops from the first generation of Rosen Poopers, well, I consider like the first generation is like the people who first did it. So I'm probably gonna say, I guess Captain Plums would fit in there. And if I could say, you know, second generation, I'm probably just going to say Plum's Joker and 256 Pi, both of them. They're both very big influences on how I like to make YTP. It's really fun. And for number 5, go snance yourself. Midnight Gear asks, what's in the beef? Number 2, don't say no. Were you going to answer no to this question? Number 3, have you ever heard a donkey walk up to you and say, oh bumper, my dad caught me masturbating? Number 4, what was your favorite 90s kids shows, and why weren't they Kenan and Kel and all that? Number 1, I'm going to say 99.999999% filler. Number 2, I'm going to say yes. Number 3, I'm going to say yes. Sass. And number 4, yes, I loved Kenan and Kel and all of that back in the day. That was very fun. Tsuki Baka, weird symbol thing, asks, Which YouTube pooper gave you the inspiration to start making videos? Who's your favorite Michael? And what does Sunday taste like? I like that question. For which YouTube pooper gave me the inspiration to start making videos? Probably, like, to keep going, I'm probably gonna say Rob GBA. He's fucking amazing. I do love you, Rob. You're an awesome person. Always remember that. Now, from who's my favorite Michael, I'm gonna say the Bag of Plums Michael, just because I'm used to him and I've never even dabbled in older Rosen. You know, I just haven't done it, you know, and I will in the future. I will. Trust me. Okay. What does Sunday taste like? That is an interesting question. I'm gonna say coleslaw. Josh K asks, do you like big butts and you cannot lie? Can your other brothers deny? Can I have a drink? Can you drive properly? Well, for number one, I'm gonna say, yeah. Okay. Number two, I'm gonna say Ron Mad can't deny. You all know I can't. Number three, no. And number four, I can drive pretty properly. I'm not too bad at it. So you know, if you ever need a ride and to get some places, I'll just drive you around. Help me look for my lost puppy. Now, questions from the good old Plums Joker. What's your favorite Michael Rosen YouTube poop moment? He asks again, what YouTube poop made you laugh the most? Do I tend to say any common YouTube poop phrases in real life? Will you join Koi Army to fight the evil Google Plus in World War IV? What video did you think would be a candidate for greatest Michael Rosen YouTube poop ever made? And why did you spell the title of your announcement incorrectly? For what my favorite Michael Rosen YouTube poop moment is, oh, that's such a good one. I honestly, like, some of the most memorable ones. My favorite YouTube poop moment, Michael Rosen. Damn, that's a good ass question. My favorite Michael Rosen YouTube poop moment, I'm probably gonna have to say this right here. That. For what YouTube poop made me laugh the most, honestly, I'm probably gonna have to say Wonky Tonk Body's birthday collab entry for, I believe it was the 67th birthday collab with the rats in the ass. I'm sorry, that was still makes me laugh. Do I tend to say any common YouTube poop phrases, Rosen or otherwise, in real life? I do tend to say Rosenisms a lot. Like, when my parents ask me something and I'm just like, okay, yeah, and off we go. Will I join the Koi Army? For a candidate that would be the best Michael Rosen YouTube poop ever made, probably gonna say Tomato 3. That one CS188 one where he says, don't teleport. Chicken Pika's baby fiddle. Rio Rosen. I like that a lot. There's countless. I can't really judge them better than the other. I just love them all equally. They're really good. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You know what I mean? Why did I spell the title incorrectly? Just to piss you off, Brad. It's been a conspiracy the whole time. Raster of Mandomness 87 asks, do you like Kill la Kill? Number 2, how would you react if your poops became a SpongeBob edited sound source? Number 3, who is the milk and sugar prime minister? Number 4, are you happy you reminded me that Homestar Runner was a thing? Number 5, are you going to stick your enormous penis in Rainbow Dash's 2014's tight ass / pussy hole? Okay, for number 1, I have no idea what that is. Number 2, I'm going to say, sure, I mean, like, I'd be okay with that. I don't know what it is exactly, but okay. Number 3, I'm going to say Mark Sabine, just because he's in charge of marmalade, so, wouldn't he be in charge of other food-related items other than plums and peach syrup? Also, I'm happy I reminded you that Homestar Runner was the thing. That makes me happy. And number 5, fuck yeah. Castlevanian Rosen asks, what is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. He also asks, hey G, could you give me a sandwich? I'm gonna say, no. And number 3, what's your opinion on Lord of Shadows? No idea what that is. Sorry, I apologize. And Sean Keogh, last but not least, asks, why is Sunday in Star Wars font? Why is my rent so high? Do you believe in Francis Christ? Chinese or pizza? What do you love and hate about the YTP community? And do you still like sticky things? For number one, I'm gonna say literally because when I was making the Q&A video, I literally just am like, I have to put Sunday into some kind of font that's different and weird, and I'm just like, oh, I have the Star Wars one, so I'm just gonna put that in. So there you go. Number two is because you live in such a high-class part of town. Number three is a big yes. Number four, I'm gonna say Chinese because pizza gets old after a while and it's everywhere, whereas I like Chinese food, I really do. Number four, the things I hate about the no ITP community. This is gonna be a little bit interesting. First of all, Stuart K. Riley and all his fans, or whatever fuck, that's besides the point. Basically, I just hate it when people's egos get in the way of the actual product. That's the one thing I hate. Always try to avoid that, people. Always try to make something that's good and fun for people to enjoy, rather than just, you know, trying to have an ego, you know? It's just not very fun for anybody. It really isn't. I'm being perfectly honest here. I just want everybody to remember that. And the last question, do I still like sticky things? I also like sticky things. So that puts a wrap to the second Q&A. I loved all the questions. I loved answering questions to all you guys. This is really great. I don't see this happening for a long ass time. Just because, I mean, like this one I just wanted to do because there's a shit ton more people than there was before. You know, and I don't see one of these happening for a long ass time. Maybe a year or something like that. Maybe making an annual thing. I don't know. I'm just having fun. But, I love you guys. Every single one of you. So let me end with something like this.